Bird gang. This your boy Hype Fan Jones. You are now tuning to Hype Fan Eagles. You already know I like to start out with saying thanks for everybody that been liking, following, subscribing, all that good stuff. You already know it's much appreciated, man. But continue though, continue to like, follow, and subscribe. Please do not hesitate, man, because it's much appreciated. If you want to know where it's at, that's the YouTube channel. So please, man, like and subscribe to that. Like, don't hesitate. And if you want to communicate and talk to me, anything you want me to support you or whatever it is, you already know, man. This is where you can hit me up on Twitter and all that. So just stay tuned, stay hit. That's how you can talk, text me and talk to me through there. That's my Twitter. So please don't hesitate. But most important, don't hesitate to subscribe to the YouTube channel and everything. But I'm not going to hold y'all up. I'm going to jump right into it. You already know, man, because there's a lot of discussion, especially before this next preseason, the last preseason before regular season, baby. It's about to be here. Football is definitely, definitely officially starting, man. And I'm already excited. I can't wait for that first game, man. Can't wait till we play Green Bay. I know it's going to be in that Brazil, but hey, man, hopefully I can try to watch it, whatever it's streaming on, whatever. Like I'm already impatient right now, though. But until then, let's see what our rookies do. With one more game and see what they show. I already came out with one of the videos talking about dealing with the quarterback. This controversy dealing with the quarterback between Tanner McKee and Kenny Pickett. I already told you how I felt about that. If you want to know more, I'm gonna speak on a little bit on it. But if you want to know more details, what I spoke about, go watch the other videos on through the YouTube channel. But I know everybody was just speaking on how they felt of how Tanner McKee did the last game, and he did good. I'm not gonna lie, he did pretty good. I like what I saw. Shoot, I like what I saw of him last season. Like he's like consistent as that quarterback too, and he's doing his thing. But for people that did comment and they did have some people did have point of views that I understood of saying that he came in versus different type of players. Like, he came in the game, he was playing against, third strings and second and all that, third and fourth and all that other stuff. So he wasn't really playing like harder people versus what Kenny Pickett was playing in the beginning, playing some of the starters and playing second streamers and everything. So I mean, I get it, and they got a point of saying that, he was playing against players, and then going down the line, players get tired a little bit. So he probably did had it a little easier, but at the same time, it's the same thing because you could say, okay, he was playing against those type of guys, but at the same time, he was working with less protection because he had to swap out the same way the other team was swapping out, so. But for him to actually move down the field with those type of the guys that he was working with, as he was working with third streamers and working with the same type of guys that he was working with. So I feel like they both had to, deal with some type of obstacles and everything that I had to deal with. But I ain't gonna lie, I will lean more that Kenny Pickett probably had a little bit harder because when you are putting first in the game, it's hard to figure out when you're playing the tougher players and trying to get the rhythm going and you trying to figure out what the other teams is doing, what other team is offering you. So it's a little harder like put them in the game first. So I understand that aspect and but what I was saying when I was coming from, I was just saying they should give Tanner McKee a chance of being to come in the game first. Come in the game first. Let him see what he can do against those same type of players. Coming in versus those first and second streamers and coming in on first and second quarter and seeing how things can do. He already had done it last season, so I'm pretty sure he can do it again. But yeah, I think they should do. But we already know we doubt it because Nick Sirianni already made, like I said in my last video, he already made his point saying that Kenny Pickett is the guy that they gonna run with. Kenny Pickett is the second quarterback, and Tanner McKee is gonna be the third. They already got their mind made up, and this is how he feel. So I mean, cool. Hopefully he's making the right decision. We gonna see what's gonna happen. Hopefully we don't even have to need him. It hurts for being in the game, like I always say, and he could play all season, but we'll see. We'll see. It's still important because we need guys to step up in the rotation, but depends on what might could happen. So, yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see on that note. But both of them guys, they got things that they got to show and things that they got to prove, things that they got to step up with. So man, like I said, we'll see what's going to happen going on until this Vikings game. Like the Vikings been like they've been pretty good, man. They won their games too. And the last game, I think who they played the last game that did they blow them out? Was it the Browns? Yeah, I think it was the Browns. And they played them, and they both was a tight game, and they came back and they was beating them. The quarterback, which his name, something like that. He seemed like he's pretty good. He roll out. You know how to roll. Seem like he's not. He seemed like he know how to roll out the pocket and deliver the ball. So we gonna have to our secondaries and third streamers gonna have to learn how to be able to contain a quarterback that know how to roll out. That they gonna have to know how to contain the run game because the Minnesota's the secondaries and third string, they look pretty quick. Like, it looked like they got a little run game going on when they was versus the Raiders and the Browns. Like, so it's gonna be definitely a good practice of teaching these guys that's gonna be in our rotation of how to be able to contain this different type of offense like that. Because they even their wide receivers look pretty quick. They wide receivers, they looks like they could get downfield. Um like they were just moving. They look like they got footwork. The running back looked like he's I don't know how to say his name. Mahu Mayahu, something like that. I don't know. I could yeah, his name is a little weird, like Gallix, I can't pronounce they running backs, but um like they running back look like they pretty good. So they're gonna have to maintain their run game to put that pressure on their quarterback to keep them contained. And man, we're gonna have to see what what could happen, like dealing with the defense side. Like, I'm not really too worried about the offense. We ain't never really too worried about the offense. I feel like we're gonna be good on that way, even though they seem like they had a little solid defense somewhat. But man, I just want to see the defense actually show a little bit more than what I have been saying on these two preseason games. They not bad, but I haven't seen enough from the defense side that to have me like, oh, okay, I rotation these guys because let's be real. I speak about rotation a lot. I speak about rotation a lot because it's important. And we need guys to step up. We need guys to be able to come in and do their job. But at the same time, let's be real. These guys that's playing in the preseason, they might be in the game starting, and like so. It's not like, we looking at guys that's not going on the defense side. On the offense side, you already know the guys that we see playing is not starters. Like, for on the defense side, it might be a few guys that might be in the game and probably get a starter position because of how defense look like. Like Quinyon Mitchell, there too much. Let me get that update while I'm talking to y'all right quick. No, Creon Mitchell. They like I told you before. He he yeah, Nick Sirianni was talking about him might be playing a nickel and everything, like so he might be bouncing back corner and doing different things and everything. And saying that he knows that's not typically what Creon Mitchell is used to, but he's saying that he's saying he's saying he's saying progress in him. He's saying progress in him. He's saying that he's looking like he's picking up on things and dealing with new positions that they feel like they want them to try out and be involved in. So like man, like whatever they try out with this guy, if it works, I'm all for it. But like we definitely need guys, definitely need guys to be able to step in and do step in and do what they gotta do. As these rookies, they need to step in and do what they gotta do. All right. Yeah, Cooper DeJean is still questionable. So I thought he'd been in the game. I wanted to see more of him. I wanted to see more of what he's doing. They saying Dallas is questionable. Some people updates on his injury list, like Nick Garner, Albert, Matt Hennessy, Gabe Hall, questionable. Yeah, it's still some people that's questionable up here. Um, Come on. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, like we still got some questionable injuries and all that. But I really wanted to see Cooper DeJean, man. I really wanted him to see him do what he gonna do in the preseason. But I guess we gotta wait for the regular season. But like I said, some of these guys that's in this preseason, they might get started position because of our defense. I mean, mainly on our defense. You already know offense, guys in the preseason on offense, they not starters at all. But I don't know, maybe the pass protection, the O line, maybe depends on the person on the O line. But other than that, there ain't nobody on there on the offense side that's in this preseason is going to be really starting. For the defense side, it's some people that's playing and they might end up getting a starter position because of how our defense look. And like Queen mentioned, might end up uh, um some few other guys that we picked up might end up Rango. You already know, like this guy, what's it Bradbury, he's in this preseason. He was a starter, but how he's looking, he looking like he ain't gonna start either. Like this I don't know to feel bad for him or happy. Like I'm just when it comes to the guy, I got mixed feelings. Like like it's like damn, like you came from a starter night and you playing in the preseason, bruh. You in the preseason. You was a starter, like but you're not even in the sideline with hoodies and coaching the other coaching the defense. Like you're not even that guy. You're not even with Slay coaching the defense, my man. You suit up out in the preseason. Why? Because you gotta show it. And shoot, that last game, like he couldn't even tackle my man. Like he got cut up. Like I'm like, dang, I don't know, feel bad for that guy or not. They got him trying out on safety, and I'm like, man, bro, like they try to fit you somewhere, like, and even with safety, like he's not looking as bad as in the corner, but it's preseason, So I'm kind of skeptical if they have him starting in the regular season. That he might get torched and still get burnt, like in the backfield, like I don't know. I doubt it. He start. So I don't. I guess they just try to fit him in when he get in. Like I still wish him the best, but man, like he definitely need to figure something out. But like I said, it's some guys that's fighting for starting position on that defense side because of how defense look. We need people to solidify certain positions like linebacker, corner, and safety too. To be honest, like because that's not really solidified. Yeah, we got guys in there for it, but it's not really solidified. Only positions that really, only position that's solidified on that defense is the lineman, man. That DL, that defensive line. it's only the solidifies with the starters, man. Like other and Slay solidified for the corner. You already know that. But like other than that, like he trying to see who gonna be in what. Like that's what Vic Fangio is looking for. You see, he bounced through the whole offseason. He's bouncing people around, picking people up, switching around. He's trying to figure out. He's trying to see what works and what players to go with where else. Like so that's how this defense is still trying to find itself. Like he's still trying to find an identity on this defense side. So that being said, that's what I'm looking for on this Vikings game. Like I'm not saying they did bad on either of the games. It's pretty good, like but I'm still I'm looking for that I bring it that like, all right, man, we look straight. I'm comfortable. Like, I won't say comfortable, but I got hope. I got like, okay, we might not be that top defense this regular season, but I got hope we at least do enough to give our offense a chance. Like, at least to give our offense to stay above. I'm not looking for this defense to be shutting teams down left to right, back. Like, I'm not looking for they do that. Man, listen, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be happy at the same time. Like, wow, I ain't expect it. But if they don't, long as they keep teams down and low score to the point that we at least, long as they keep a team down to the point that we at least got 2 scores above. Like it don't matter. It could be a touchdown and a field goal or 2 touchdowns. Like 14 points or 10 points. Either or, let us be up 2 scores. Keep at least do enough to keep a team down by 2 scores. Like, and if I know some games it's not gonna be, some games it might be 1 score, some games it might be about 7 points, some games it might be like 3 points. Because versus on the teams we playing, I know we don't got that hard of a schedule, but we still gonna play some teams that play hard, like and we gonna have to come in and do what we gotta do and don't play no games, like because a lot of times, a lot of fans and a lot of analysts they always look at now of what teams that play and they use that excuse. Oh, they ain't play that, you ain't play nobody. And a lot of times I get it, but if we are beating teams like an elite team would, then you got to give it props. Like I don't want us. Okay, we don't got a hard of a schedule, but if we get through the schedule with ease, like we not struggling and we beating these teams like looking right, looking like a full team, like a grown man team, then like you gotta give us a props. Like, but if we struggling and like we looking like how we did last season, having a hard time getting something going and trying to find our identity, then it's no excuse on us, man. Then it's gonna look like, yo, man, look, if you don't got a hard of a schedule like we did last season, even though we still went 10, we was 10-1 before we start losing. So, I know it didn't look good, but we still was winning. So let's keep that winning mentality and also come up with a good game plan, man. I want to see this running game with Saquon and Jalen Hurts and the wide receiver core that we got, and get into that. Now get to the good stuff. We now get into the offense with the offense, dynamic offense we got, man. Oh man, I didn't see an offense like this since we had Michael Vick and Sean McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, and I believe Zach Ertz was there at the same time, or what is that? Wasn't Zach Ertz? It was my guy. I forgot. I do Brick Selleck. Yeah, I think it was Brick Selleck. Even we had Riley Cooper at certain times. Like, we had a explosive offense. Like, and like it looking like that, man. We done picked up my guy Jahan Dotson from the Commanders, man. I don't know how we do it, man. He just be getting these teams, finessing these teams. Like I know a lot of some people like, oh, he ain't all that or whatever, and they talk about that. But like, for a wide receiver 3, man, he's good. Like, of course he's not gonna be like a Smitty, or he's not gonna be like AJ Brown or so. Like, but at the same time, my man's going to really help that offense as open up, looking for somebody to open up, the field. Like, to expand and open up targets for Smitty and AJ Brown and Dallas Goddard and when they are picking up on those guys, he could be available when time needed. I'm gonna look at a little bit of highlights of it because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see that much. I didn't watch him as much. I just saw little things of him here, little things of that. But I know uh, 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 based on what I have saw, I didn't see a full highlights. I don't watch many games like that. But what I have saw, he seemed pretty good. And then when I've been hearing about him and everything, but I want to look at more in depth to it. So I'm gonna watch these highlights with y'all while we watching it at the same time. You know, uh, Cause he ain't got hands. Look like he caught the ball. Gotta look like I know highlights don't do it justice because it's not like full games to see. But like I know Commanders team that actually saw him might be like, oh yeah, but you didn't see this guy dropping passes or whatever. They might say that, but I just want to. I'm looking at the highlights to see his potential. Not saying his overall, but seeing his potential. Like and it looked like he's catching some good contested ball. We need somebody that know how to catch in traffic. Like so that's good right there. But like we like not every time you're gonna be wide open. Like sometimes you gotta know how to catch it with your defenders is right there. And a lot of these highlights lately on this already, they come catching the ball. But it's defenders on them, like so that's good. You need somebody to do that. Um, we got a little quickness on them and everything that we are looking for. Looks like he got a little good route running a little bit. For wide receiver three, like I see that we could utilize them, like so I'm just hoping they dial up a game plan for it. Dial up a game plan for it. Like he's catching some good congested balls. Like it depends on him. We need a wide receiver that could do that. That could catch with the feelings on him. Like I said, I don't. It's watching highlights and watching full game is two different things. I get it. And like I said, for a Commander fan, and they might speak more of it. They might be like, yeah, no, but I watch games. This guy, he does this, he does that, and I get it. I get it. Like I said, I'm just looking at potential wise of what he might do. Based on the highlights, it looks like he got good potential of catching the ball when we need it. Like with the fans on it, he can spread the field. Like I said again, he's not gonna be a committee. He's not gonna be an AJ Brown. He's not gonna be that type. We just looking for somebody that could be available when they are then locked down or based on what the defense is giving us, whatever. We're looking for that wide receiver that can spread the field and open up plays for Dallas Goddard and Smitty and AJ Brown. And when they can't, he's still available. Just like Lana Days and Kids did, OZ did for us last season. I'm still not over that a little bit. Man, maybe it was a money thing. I don't know. Like I told you, man, I like the OZ. I didn't see the problem. Like he did good. He catch some good ball. He had hands. He did what we wanted Quez Watkins to be. He was looked like he could have been there. So I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what's up. I don't know. But man, I was looking forward for my man OZ to be for another year to see the energy he could bring for that offense of that wide receiver three court. But man, they ain't let it. They let him walk. Maybe for the money reasons. I don't know. So hopefully, my man Jahan Dotson could actually do what the kids did for us last year and be that wide receiver three and open up and be available when we need it. That's all we ask. We're not asking them to do so much, but when we need you, you enter the call. Like no dropping passes, no wide open touchdown passes drop. You get open, you do a good route runner, you block in when you need it, just all that, getting that wide receiver three. And what all these highlights that I'm watching the most thing that I'm really liking, I keep saying it, is that he's catching a lot of balls with defenders around him. Like, it's not all that. That's what I'm looking for, because catching easy passes, a lot of those things, that's cool and all. Of course, you still need you to catch it. But sometimes you got to know how to catch with defenders. Like, you got to catch with the traffic. Like, and it looked like he got that. It looked like he got that. So I'm looking forward to him being on the team, and I'm welcoming him. Like, everything look like what Javi's doing. It's just all season is looking good. Now we just gotta show it. Like, we just gotta show it. We gotta actually uh um make it happen. Like, make it happen. Like, dial up some good game plan, man. Kyler Murray, I hope he dial up uh a good game plan for this offense, and have us ready for this regular season, and then have us ready for the postseason. Like, so man, like, I'm looking forward to it, but we gotta see what's gonna happen. We already know first games of the regular season is always a little bumpy. Then it goes, a little bit undisciplined, and then the team start picking up and everything. But I'm just looking for a difference. I'm looking for that identity for us again this year. Uh, uh, Go back to do what we was when we went to the Super Bowl. But I understand, mix it up, sauce it up, whatever. But go back to it to bring this identity back. And man, like, that's what I'm looking for. But till then, we got one more preseason to get through, dealing with the Vikings. Man, I'm looking open down. Like I said, I'm my eye when I watch this game is mainly going to be on the defense. Man, I'm focused on the defense. Of course, I want the offense to continue to show, because they still part of the team and still part of the rotation. But man, like I said, I'm more focused on the defense, because some of these players is might most likely going to be on that starting position, and I need to see if they gonna show forth, like they gonna do something, because yo, man, we don't need the defense to look like last year. We definitely don't. So I'm looking for progress, and yo, I'm looking for an eye bringer this next Vikings game, man. I should be honest. I won't even feel bad if the defense is the one that take over this now this preseason, this last preseason game. Like, the offense hardly do anything, but the defense is the one that did its thing, and it was stopping and doing their thing. Like, I'll be okay with that. But of course, I want both. But if I had to choose, man, I'm choosing the defense. I got to see what we gonna do. Like, I got to see what we gonna do, and I got to see these guys in action. So, that being said and done, that's all I got. I just wanted to speak to y'all about this next game, and then about this good pickup we picked, dealing with my man Dotson. Like, so yeah, man, we're gonna see what's gonna work out. We're gonna see what's gonna happen between both. And yo, man, just stay tuned, man. But that's it, man. Thanks for y'all for tuning in. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for following, subscribe. And like I said, please don't hesitate to continue to support, and definitely don't hesitate to hit me up on my Twitter, which is, one more time, I'm gonna give it for the end. You can watch all the end. Hit me up to contact me for anything, anything. So please don't hesitate. And but other than that, other than that, probably YouTube channel. But that's all I got for today. I'm gonna come back with another video when it comes to it after the game. I'm gonna tell you how I felt about it, what I think about what happened between, or if he win or lose or whatever. So man, just still please stay tuned and continue to support, man. But this your boy Hyphen Eagle. Thanks for tuning in to Hyphen Eagle. This your boy Hyphen Yours Bird Game. I'm out.